10 compliment getting winter fragrances that is going to leave that everlasting impression. Because in the wintertime, it's hard. We have so many things working against us. We can't show ourselves creatively and physically because we have hats, gloves, coats, scarves, but we have the right fragrance. When she passes by you, when she's trying to stay warm and rush through the crowd, she's gonna get a whiff in the air. She's gonna have something cut through the cold, and it's gonna be you, your fragrance, your aura, your style in a fragrance. And that's what we wanna do to them. But before we get that, we have to know exactly what fragrances are gonna work towards the compliments that you're trying to get. Welcome to the party.
I was born to be free.
You want to get a 10 out of 10 reaction when it comes to women when they smell your fragrances. In the wintertime, you're going to be rocking these 10, any of these 10. They're going to guarantee get you compliments the way that you want. Those aggressive, raw, dirty, crazy, everlasting type of impressions, we have them. Cologne is basically the modern day makeup for men. But before we get started, guys, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. With that, we're able to motivate each other to help us smell, look, and feel good and push out more videos, especially for the algorithm, so we can get out there and let everybody else know what it is that's going to help us smell good and what works. All right, guys, let's get into that top 10 winter fragrance list. La Mille Le Parfum by Jean Paul Gaultier. So we have a warm, powdery scent. This is not a loud projecting fragrance, very smooth and tamed, but packs a punch. This leaves a statement. You have the warmness from the cardamom, but then it gives you that powdery note from the lavender and the iris. Beautiful fragrance if you want a masculine, sexy, smooth talking fragrance that's not super loud, but that's going to pack a punch when you're up close and personal in a close type of setting. Now, number 9 is not my favorite, but it is the most complimented one that I have for my line, Jean Paul Gaultier Elixir. Women like this one a lot. I didn't know the power of this fragrance until I actually started wearing it outside. I just noticed that people, women especially, gravitated towards this fragrance. They said it smells so sexy, it's yummy, it's dirty, because this is a sexy gourmand fragrance. Now, if you want a nice, sticky, syrupy type of honey fragrance, then you want to get this. This is that type of fragrance that you have the benzoin, which comes off very ambery, and then you have the sweet sticky accord from the honey. Sexy fragrance. Not my favorite. I feel like this is the more masculine, the more adult-like fragrance, but then this is the more playboy, the seduction. It's a synthetic type of smell, but it's just something that works, something that cuts through the cold. We want something in sub-0 degree weather, then we want to put something on like this because it's something that's going to push off the skin, radiate off the coat, and we want to really leave those everlasting impressions. You're going to put Elixir on. It's more playful, more sweet, very sexy and seductive all at once. Now let's talk about number 8, 902 Perfumer. A woody, spicy, alcoholic fragrance. You want to put this on. This smells like a rich, masculine millionaire that does not take no for an answer. When I'm talking about detailed, when I'm talking about a potent fragrance, this one really gives it to them. Really, really good, solid fragrance. If you want something under $100 and you want something spicy and boozy at the same time with smoky accords from the tobacco, then you want to put your nose onto this one. Definitely a hidden gem that no one's talking about. Number 7 is going to be my most unique gourmand fragrance because this is almond in a bottle. We have Italica by Casamorati. You know, you smell this fragrance and it's nutty, it's lactonic, you have woodiness, you have musky, so it's not just, you know, gourmand, but it's gourmand with woody accords, woody notes in here. Now, when you apply this to the skin, it erupts with an almondy, milky factor, very lactonic. You get this nutty accord, but you also get a lot of other notes in here. You get a beautiful woody note that keeps it spicy from the cedar and the sandalwood. It has a personality of itself. This one is going to last you 12 plus hours. This is just the fragrance that you constantly crave to smell on you because it's just a wow factor fragrance. Definitely one of the best from the Casamorati line. If you want a solid fragrance for under 50 bucks, which is the best designer vanillic fragrance, you want to get Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Ambery vanillic fragrance. You know, another sleeper. Nobody talks about it. Everybody likes it. Smells amazing in the air, on the skin, on the clothes. It's simple. It's not complicated. It works. Nishane Ani. This is the best vanilla done right in the niche world. This is the best dirty vanilla fragrance that you could put on. This one lingers, this one lasts. Now, Guerlain Double Vanille, I feel like is the best vanilla, but it doesn't feel as real, as alive as this one. Very lively fragrance. If you want something that's potent, that's going to fill up an entire room, you want to get Nishane Ani. It smells like a vanilla creamsicle, so delicious. Definitely going to be a panty blower this winter. You are not going to be unsatisfied if you blind buy this, because this is a blind buy worthy fragrance. Now, if you want to lead the way, be everything that she wanted in a man, that 20% that women always leave their ex for and look for is right here. This is that 20% that makes life interesting, more adventurous. The thrills begin with this fragrance. Ani, Nishane. 4160 Tuesdays, London, captured by candlelight. Now we're talking about flirty fragrances now. We're going down to the top 5. Guys, first of all, this is a delicious cognac infused fragrance. On the top note, you have toffee, cognac, cinnamon. In the mids, you have beeswax, fruity accords. Dry down, you're gonna have oak, the wood. Imagine getting out of the club or lounge, really cold at night, running to the car, about 10 degrees, and you smell the cognac in the air from the after night party. This is that party. This is the cognac that you're smelling. All the concoction of all the different boozes in the air as everybody's running home, running out of the club. You get that. It gives you that type of experience. So delicious. You want something that's going to separate you from any other person wearing a fragrance that has cognac or rum or whiskey in it. This is by far one of the best cognac infused fragrance. We really want to get them. We want to stop them from talking. We don't want to do anything but have a physical type of approach towards things. Then you want to get something like this. This is Tonka Extraordinaire. When I talk about a lot of synthetic fragrances that women like, I was not talking about this one, because this is the most realistic approach towards a hazelnut latte that you can get. If you think about roasted chestnuts, something with a nutty factor, a hazelnut experience in a bottle, you want to get the most realistic type of experience, put this one on. From any men that have gourmand fragrances that smell good, but you want to smell better, you want to smell top tier, then you want to get Tonka Extraordinaire, because it has that type of effect of a lot of these fragrances that I mentioned in one. So this is a Swiss Army knife of all types of yummy, delicious, warm, sweet fragrances. Ambery, syrupy, gourmand, pastry-like croissants, chocolate croissants. Definitely want to get your nose onto this one. Now we're down to our top 2. Introduce, Spice and Explore. I have to push this one out. I love this fragrance. By Gentleman's Nod, it's called Passion. I've been talking about a lot of cognac-based fragrances because I feel it works. I feel like it's the sexiest thing that you could put on in the wintertime that's really going to get you noticed. If you want to get noticed, you want just one fragrance, one signature fragrance that just lasts and does really good for you in the compliment department, get Passion. Beautiful citrus fragrance. And yes, people say it's for the summertime. Just try this, because this one cuts through the cold. You have the lemon zest, you have the iced passion fruit, and then you have rum in the background. I'm instantly greeted by goosebumps when I put this fragrance and I smell it off the bottle, because it doesn't smell like anything else I have in my collection. It smells like something that I want to keep for life as a top 5, top 10, definitely. It's just 11 out of 10 fragrance. Passion, guys, blind buy this. Get a sample if you can. I say this is the best one from the line. This is the definition of a hidden gem. Now, this is going to be my most complimented winter fragrance for the winter weather that you can get, not hard to find, that leaves her in awe. If you haven't got this one already, Most Wanted Azzaro, buy it. Blind buy it. It's inexpensive and it gets the most compliments. Every time I wear this, I get at least 5 to 10 compliments every time I wear it. It's like that. Cardamom, toffee, amberwood. That's it. That's it. It's such a simple fragrance that so many people, for some reason, love. When I show people this fragrance or they just smell it, they buy it on the spot. People have taken screenshots, have asked me, what am I wearing? And bought it right in front of me within 5 seconds. That's the type of effect that this fragrance has. Hazelnut, pumpkin spice type of fragrance, you got it right here. Without a doubt. a fragrance that you could blind buy and know that is going to get you compliments from the opposite sex. All right, gentlemen, so that's my top 10 winter fragrances that are going to be heavy my rotation list this winter. Now let me know, which fragrances are you gonna be rocking this winter that you have had in the past get you the most amount of compliments? I would love to know that. Please leave it down in the comments down below. Now, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, I would love you guys to do that now because it means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel because we're all trying to smell good and network with each other to get ahead as men. To smell, look, and feel better. Thank you so much for watching. This is James from channel Terribly Tough. I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.